It shows a skinny, bespectacled teen on his computer looking at an array of iconic anti-heroes and claiming, wow, this is literally me. Now, if you're simply going off of this image alone, you'd assume that the intent here is simply to kind of mock the lack of self-awareness of the kid who doesn't seem to see that he is in no regard like these men. But that's kind of a weird objection if you think about it. We don't usually expect teenage boys to have the same qualities as men in their late 20s and 30s. That's sort of what those years are used for. There's another version of the same basic concept that showed many of the same characters with text reading, "You missed the point by idolizing them." And here the matter is laid bare. The point being made is that these characters are not meant to be identified with. They are, above all, not meant to be treated as aspirational. They were meant to entertain, as part of the entertainment industry. But if removed from the playpen of fictional stories, they're meant to be viewed with suspicion and fright. They are meant to be threatening, because they are. They are dangerous. The problem is, they're also really fucking cool. Some people are prone to complaining about how these characters have been romanticized in popular culture. A complaint to which I say, that's because they're romantic, idiot. That's what the word means. And in recent years, the very attractiveness of these characters has become a problem. And that's why there's been a fair amount of controversy surrounding the growing interest in these characters, especially among young men today. People who write for publications like The Daily Star are very, very concerned about the rise of literally me characters. For as often as people like to say, relax bro, it's just a movie, many of these same people seem to be very troubled with these movies and these characters and the fact that lots of men, especially young men, are connecting with them. But what's the problem here? Why isn't this just another just a movie situation? The answer to that question lies in the nature of literally me characters and the reasons why people relate to them. What is a literally me character? Obviously, you'd assume that it's a character that viewers identify with in some special way, or to a greater degree than normal, but that's a pretty bad description. After all, nearly all movie protagonists, if they're written at all well, are easy to identify with. Otherwise, the audience isn't likely to care too much about their story and the movie's going to fall on its face. What makes literally me characters unique is what it means to identify with them, what a person is identifying with when they identify with a literally me. In addition to all being male, what these characters have in common is that they have all placed themselves outside of mainstream society in a radical way. They don't care about conventions or manners or the sensibilities of white women. They are openly hostile or at the very least indifferent to the dominant culture. And on its own, that wouldn't be such a threat. After all, every blockbuster baddie and Hollywood terrorist is equally antagonistic to the mainstream culture. And we don't actually find them that threatening. They're outsiders, only there to get knocked down to affirm the righteousness of the cause. But the literally me is an insider, a native son, and he's gone off the reservation, so to speak. He's seen what society has to offer, and he said, not good enough. This immediately makes him subversive to that social order. His rejection points the way to alternatives, other ways of being. The most compelling literally me characters may even have their own vision of those social alternatives.
God damn it, since when is Project Mayhem about murder?
The buildings are empty. Security, maintenance, all our people. We're not killing anyone, man. We're setting them free.
And usually, these movies are meant to persuade viewers that those...
I guess I'll go first. There we go.
Maybe you could tell me how I've been treating it for the past year.
Yeah, I'll point out any little scratches just to make you feel good about yourself. Alright. Ready for the second one?
He takes his off every night.
You sleep with yours on?
I do.
Shower?
Shower, everything.
Okay.
Yeah, shower's I wash it every day, so
Yeah.
it should.
Okay, the one thing that we missed, I guess, and I was trying to get it on, but I think he's adjusted his video. Well, you can't see it, and yeah, he has. It's his license tag. Basically, it's South Dakota. I think it's 2 Echo Golf 317, or it could be 2 Foxtrot Golf 317. It's a 4-seater Dodge Ram. It's white. It's a 4x4. Okay. And, yeah, it's Jason Gutter Trash. Yeah. This guy's a very sick son of a bitch. And a lot of people say, well, why are you doxing him? You know? To the anti-frauditors who are not too committed to their cause, you're losing because the frauditors want it more. But the thing is, the question is, that anti-frauditors asks is, why are you doxing him?
Why in Christ not?
And that's the answer. Why wouldn't you? Okay, this guy is an animal. And he's a threat. Okay?
All right, guys, on to the next stop. We'll top in the truck.
This son of a bitch is 60 years old, about. And look at the way he's behaving. Okay? He's psychotic.
All right, guys.
Okay, and that's the problem with him. He is mentally unbalanced. He's psychotic. He's a classic case of Freudian psychology. Okay, the problem is he hasn't proven himself. Okay, I think that's his truck in the background there. Okay, he hasn't proven himself, and I mean to himself. Who looks up to this guy? Nobody. And when I say nobody, I mean people that he doesn't care about. Starting with that stepson of his. Okay? It's not that he doesn't want to return respect, it's that he can't. He's got a lot of money, buys Rolex watches, doesn't matter how much money he spends. It was easy money. He won the YouTube lottery. In other words, he didn't earn his money. Okay, this guy has yet to prove himself to himself. He's not going to do it. The people that look up to him are people he doesn't respect, not because he doesn't want to, it's because he can't. He's accomplished nothing, he is nothing, and you can't help him. That's the problem. And what's disgusting is that pig pen that hangs around him, he's trying to get the respect of and admiration of Jason Gutter Trash, who is incapable of returning that. He can't do it. I don't know exactly why, but it stems to the fact that he's not amounted to anything. In his own mind, he hasn't amounted to anything, okay? And he's, like I say, you got this 60-year-old jackass acting like a jackass, acting like he's still 15 years old. Yeah, the guy is mentally unstable. He carries pepper spray and a firearm, okay? You should dox him. Now, he did buy some passports, 3 of them to be exact, so he's probably going to travel overseas. I don't know whether he's going to fly or go on a cruise, and I don't know where he's going to, but this guy is still trying to prove himself, and he's a nobody, but he does carry pepper spray and a firearm. He's a complete scumbag.
Hey, buddy, you gonna eat that sausage? You ain't gonna eat nobody, huh?
Don't.
What is wrong with
You're
you?
not putting fires around
You
here.
fucking retarded! I'm freezing you.
I don't care. There's places
You're
you
a
can.
fucking,
Yes. Bye.
you're a piece of shit. You're a piece of
Yes. And you're living outside. You know.
piece of shit. You have no soul. You
And listen to you. Listen to
you.
sweetheart.
You just dump water all over me.
Yes.
I don't even have any fucking clothes to change into. Thank you.
It's all your fault.
And other people in there laughing when he goes in. It's absolutely mind blowing.
It's a cold, freezing day, homeless person sleeping outside, and some jackass dumps water on the homeless person. That's what I expect Gutter Trash to be doing.
The fumble. He comes over to Andy. He goes, keep me in. What happened is, on the fumble, he was not in the game. Noah Gray went in, and he had the fumble.
How to persuade a jury not to hold your silence against you. Here's the number one thing I hear people say all the time. All the jurors say this during jury selection. They'll say, if I were innocent, I would testify. There can be many reasons why someone may not do well when they get up to testify in court. The number one fear in all the world, more so than even dying, is the fear of public speaking. So many people will just absolutely crack under the pressure of getting up there and not only having to do direct examination, but also cross-examination. You have to really educate the jury during this jury selection process of helping them understand that they're not thinking this through. Most people have not thought through the consequences of somebody getting up there in a high-pressure stakes situation and having to deal with direct examination and cross-examination by a seasoned prosecutor. How do
Guy's just putting his belt on. I guess he's readjusting his belt, and that's all he's doing.
Magazine's over here. I think I caught that guy with his pants down. Homeboy had his pants down. What the hell?
His pants weren't down. He was adjusting his belt. Okay? And that happens. You can tuck in your shirt or you can tighten your belt or something like that. It has been known to happen.
And now he's leaving.
Well, he's done, I guess, you know. But this is a library.
I've ever seen. That was so strange.
There was nothing strange about it. He adjusted his pants.
That was so weird.
But these frauditors, they're psychotic, they're sociopaths. And people who look up to them, well, they're wrong. They're stupid. Okay?
Oh, you're done?
Okay, so the problem is these frauditors like Jason Guttertrash will not leave you alone.
This guy.
Okay?
Why can't you see me?
You can try to ignore them, but it probably won't work. Which is why you should share information.
It was so strange.
And they lie to no end. And they lie about everything. So you can't believe them at all.
I'm going to show you real quick.
It's a guy on a computer.
See this camera's over here.
Okay, so anyway, guess he's trying to make a big deal out of nothing. He's trying to create a situation when there is no situation.
No cameras caught him. Yeah, in that corner chair by the playground.
The chair by the playground?
That's wild.
No. Okay, that's not wild. There's nothing about it.
Can I just show you guys around?
Hold on. What am I? I'm concerned about the predator, bro.
Why are you not concerned?
Look, he almost just clotheslined a child, man. Did you see that?
No, we didn't see that.
I can run some more film back.
Okay. Yeah.
The problem with these frauditors, they're the same psychotic bunch, okay? They have never proven themselves to themselves. They're trying to be somebody when they're not. Self-appointed auditor, nobody hired them. It's like these self-appointed vigilantes for stolen valor. They never amounted to anything. They are nothing, okay? They want to be somebody. Guys, the psychotic warning signs are in plain sight.